Hello guys and welcome back to Spanish from Scratch. I'm Eduardo and this will be the fourth part of the simple present tense series of videos. In the previous lessons we practiced the regular conjugation of verbs. We saw the second conjugation rule when the verbs change from I to ie. And in the previous video we saw the third type of conjugation when verbs that have an o turn to ue. So in this video we will be completing all the conjugations in Spanish for the irregular verbs because we are still missing two cases, but it's not going to be that hard, okay? So let's get into the video. Now, in this case, as we can see, we have four different verbs. Let's repeat them and learn their meaning. Pedir. Let's repeat that one again. Pedir. Pedir means to ask for something or to order, as when you're in a restaurant, like pedir la comida, to order the food, or pedir la cuenta, to order the bill, or pedir un favor, to ask for a favor. The second verb is competir. So let's repeat. Competir. Competir means to compete, like in a match, like in a contest, etc. The third verb is reír. Let's repeat. Reír. And reír means to laugh. And the fourth verb would be decir. Let's repeat that again. Decir. And decir in Spanish can mean to say or to tell someone something. Now, let's take a look at what these verbs have in common. Now, if we listen carefully, you'll see that these verbs have the same ending sound. It's an E followed by an I. Pedir, pedir, competir, competir, reír, reír, decir, decir. So, in many verbs that have these two sounds at the end, an E followed by an I, when we conjugate them in present, we change the sound of this I into an I. For example, for pedir, we say yo pido. One more time, yo pido, I ask, I order. Tú pides, you ask or you order. Ella pide, she asks. Ellos piden, they ask for or they order. And ustedes piden, you guys order or ask. Same as in the conjugations from the previous videos, we can see that nosotros is always the exception, so we stick to the root sound. So we say nosotros pedimos, we ask for. Otra vez, nosotros pedimos. The same will happen with all the following verbs. For example, competir, let's change that I into an I. Yo compito, tú compites. Remember to be repeating as I'm telling the verbs, okay? Ella compite, él compite. Nosotros, careful, competimos. Nosotros competimos. Ellos compiten. Ustedes compiten. Let's go with reír. Yo río. Tú ríes. Ella ríe. Él ríe. Nosotros reímos. Ellos ríen. Ustedes ríen. And the last one will be decir. And decir is a little irregular for the subject yo, but we still need to change the I into the I, sorry. For example, yo digo. One more time. Yo digo, I say. Tú dices. Tú dices, you say. Ella dice, she says. Él dice, he says. Careful with this one. Nosotros decimos, we say. Ellos dicen, they say, ustedes dicen, you say. Many other verbs function this way. We need to be careful when we hear the verb. An E followed by an I, like mentir, to lie. For example, we can have the verb predecir, which is like to see something in advance. Predecir. Ella predice. We will need to make this little change of the vowels, okay? And now, the last form of irregular verbs are this group. These verbs in particular are only irregular for the subject yo, when you talk about yourself. So, only for yo, they'll have this change. For example, poner, to put something in a place, yo pongo. Repeat, yo pongo. But for all the other subjects, they will behave as a normal verb, normal regular. Yo pongo, tú pones, ella pone, nosotros ponemos. The same happened with the verb hacer. Very important verb to know, hacer, to do or to make. Yo hago, I do, yo hago. And then the conjugation becomes regular. Tú haces, ella hace, nosotros hacemos. Let's go with traer. Traer means to bring something. So we say, yo traigo, I bring, yo traigo. Tú traes, ella trae, nosotros traemos. Salir, to exit or to go out. Yo salgo, I go out, and then it becomes regular. Tú sales, ella sale, nosotros salimos. Next one, caer. Caer means to fall. So we say, yo caigo, I fall. Again, yo caigo. And then it becomes regular. Tú caes, ella cae, nosotros caemos. This one, very important to know. Yo sé, I know. Yo sé. Or yo no sé, I don't know. Yo no sé, I don't know. And the last two will be dar. Sorry about the camera. Dar will be yo doy, I give, yo doy. Or ver, yo veo, I see. Yo veo, I see. Very good. Well, with these guys, we finish with all the conjugations in the simple present in Spanish. Now we just need to be practicing them so we get familiar with how they sound and when we need to make the little changes. So if you have any questions regarding this, please leave a comment and a like in the video if you find it useful. And remember guys that if you're interested in taking private Spanish lessons, I will link down my teacher's profile in the video's description, okay? So keep practicing and see you in the next class. Bye bye guys.